We are back with more action in the 100. Now we're going to kick things off at Sophia Gardens. We take on the Birmingham Phoenix. Let's see if we can go a bit better. We only had one bat so far and it's been a while. We've changed back from those impossible sliders. If you haven't seen that, go check it out in the challenge. But let's see what happens today. So we gave the Pro controls a crack again in the previous one, but I've decided we're going to switch back to the arcade controls. It's a little bit quicker, gets things moving a bit better. And hopefully we can get some wickets as well. Big flights, and that one's palmed away by the fielder. We'll get a single there very neatly. Now we had been quite shoddy with the ball. Let's see if we can go a bit better. With the change of controls, I think that it's going to go great. Gonna toss another one up here. Big flights, no run. I would love an early wicket. I would absolutely love an early wicket. And there's a massive edge that's gone wide of the slip. So of course I've spread the field now that we're at the power play. First one's pushed. They'll get an easy single, maybe even two. The field is quite deep. He gets there quick enough and he throws that like absolute nonsense, but the cover comes in handy. Let's try and push one wide with a bit of bounce. Look at that, there's a man down there, but it's going to go into the gap. I think it's gone all the way. Actually just fell a little bit short. A forward there. We'll push it a bit fuller now. Steps out. That's up in the air. Can the fielder take the catch? He does. He does. He does. Top edged. Some sort of horrible hoik. And we get the first wicket. Went a bit fuller that time. A bit to turn. Still sliding across Shiki D. And a nice little take means we have our first wicket of the day. Now, can we get even better after the horrible performance in the previous one? Joshua Richards coming out. Next up then the slider, an effort ball. Is that taken or did it come off the ground? It came off the ground. Drop the length back a bit and do very much the same thing. He edges. He edges a bit higher this time, but it flies away and they'll get a single. Another neat over. 7 in total given now for our 1 wicket. Now we're going to change up the plan a bit. A few googlies going to get tossed in here. First one's hammered into the gap. He's placed that so well. The fielder does manage to pop that up. And they'll get back for 2. A little bit of turn this time, hopefully. Oiks into the gap. Straight into the pads. And suitably punished by Ahmed Shazad. That's 4. That looks nothing like him, by the way. This time just pushed into the gap. Man will come around, cut that out. Oh, what on earth are you doing, kid? So a bit more expensive so far in this over. Across the line there, should be just 1. And it is. And now some flights. There's the edge, there's the chance, there's the catch taken, and that's the second wicket. Joshua Richards gone. A nice take in the slip, and the plan works. Just sliding that one through, a bit of overspin, and Sandeep takes a lovely catch at slip. Just 10 balls left. They're on 127, having lost just 3 wickets so far. That's a big heave-ho. It's not gone really far, so we'll get away with that. I'm going to drop the length back even more. See if he steps down the track. He doesn't go for it. Tries to cut and he misses. Hopefully he plays the same shot with the slider this time. He's edged that, but it's come off the ground. On the top here again, this time with flights. There's that step out the crease. He does connect, albeit not very well. And they'll get away for just 1 more. Last ball of the spell, then let's toss up a googly to finish. Slaps that one, it gets cut out by the man. I'm going to appeal for absolutely nothing, and a good day at the office with the ball. Now here we go with the bats. Some mad stats there. But of course, in this tournament, we haven't been going that well. Just 1 knock so far. We've got 26 there. How do we start off against Andile Peshluquayo? We push 1 neatly, no run. 141 needed of 96 then. Oh ho ho, swiping at 1 there. Leaving the bat dangling. So we haven't gotten away yet. Faced 3 balls thus far. And there's the shot. Back over the bowler's head, straight down the ground, one bounce and four, and we're up and running. Just climbed into that ever so effortlessly, and an easy shot for four. Inside edge this time, swiping at one, and it's four more. The runs are coming thick and fast. Now, the very nature of the shorter format is a lot of that. A lot of the nonsense that comes off the inside edge, but then some that are smoked like that one. Absolutely pummeled, and we're off and running properly now. Getting a bit full on me there. And going up and under over extra cover for six. Now Chetan Sakaria in with the ball. And we've picked one up yet again. He's gone too full there. We've gotten under it just short of the rope. Four more. Straight drive, inside edge yet again. Four more behind the keeper, and that has been a prime scoring area. Not because we wanted it to be, but because it's just gone ahead and happened. So the field spread, it's going to make it a little easier to score off the spaces, and we've beaten the man there. Cover drive for four. Glorious, as good as it gets. He could have got down. We punched that brilliantly, and it skidded along the carpet so nicely. Oh, he's caught me on the full then. I think I'm gone. That was a bad shot to play. Tried to go downtown, and we're gone. It's caught me on the full. I'm not going to challenge it. Let's just walk away calmly. That's impact in line, probably clipping middle and leg. And that is the end of our day at the office here. Let's see if we win this. A lovely little knock from Virat Kohli takes us over the line, but of course I am the man of the match. And now let's bounce on to the next one. It's Adil Rashid's Northern Superchargers next up at Headingley. We've chosen a bat first on a medium standard pitch, and we don't get to face a single ball. This is going to be all about the bowling. I have obviously pissed someone off because there's just 30 balls left and we haven't bowled at all. We haven't batted at all. Can we get an early wicket after we change the field? So unlike the previous one, we're going to be a bit defensive here. No slip in. And we're going to try and force some catches on the boundary. That's the first one. Perfect start. We've got the set man out. He was in 73 of 37. And he's caught heaving inside out. Just tossed up a little bit wide. A little bit of purchase from the pitch. And it sails to the boundary for a wonderful catch. Here comes Ben Stokes. Going to toss another one up. Cuts at that. There's a man there. Just a single. That's brilliant. Let's see if we can slide one across him here and force a shot yet again. Push down the ground. Yet another single. Singles won't hurt us at this point. It's 52 needed now of 28. Toppy inside edge. It's going to run away for four surely. We draw the big shots. Well done, fielder on the boundary. Picks it up and they just get two. So a decent start. 4 off our first over and a wicket to show for it. So back-to-back overs then. We're going to go a bit straighter this time. Slider, edge taken or stumped. That is gone. That is gone by some method, but it is gone. And another wicket in the bag. Ben Stokes walks back to the pavilion. So something's gone on with that replay, and I don't know if you just saw that, but it said not out. Then he wanted a review, then he's out. So it was actually caught after all of that, and Cricket 24 doing its magic by being pretty poor in terms of the physics at times. Taken, yes, taken. That's a thick edge, and the game is being wonky at the moment, but we've gotten back-to-back wickets, and we're in a hat-trick. Tossed out wide, that was surely an edge. Is he gonna review this? He's walked off. Goes for the cut, a thick edge, and Full Salt does extremely well to take that. Shakib Al Hasan comes in. Can we get the hat trick? We'll go back to Old Trusty. A googly. Tossed out wide. With a bit of an effort ball. That pad. Now in with the leggy. The edge comes this time, but it's run away and beat the man down there. He's cut it off extremely well, and it will turn eventually. I hope to throw that ball back in, or do I have to come and fetch it on my own? Looks like I do. Looks like he has no care in the world or anything related to picking up this ball. Do I have a chance at doing anything here? We're just gonna look at each other, and I'm gonna run around. And I guess that is the end of the game because I can't move here. He will not move either. Let's see if we can, I don't know, simulate. Ask for a replay. Do something. The game's glitched out, boys. The game has glitched out. This is fantastic stuff. Now we're just holding hands. We're gonna give each other a hug. We're stuck together. I can't move. Now I can. Come on! Has this happened to you before? It has happened to me. And I know that there's not much that can be done from it now. We've gotten 2 wickets in this over. And this man is going to... Yeah, he's kicked the ball away and I managed to throw it back. Finally, we have figured out a trick. So eventually that's gone for 4 after the kick to the boundary. But it's better than having to quit the game. Let's bowl the last one. Big edge dropped. Full salt gets a palm to it and it's dropped. So 31 needed a 15 now. We're going to be a bit full, a bit of flight, getting playing shots. Cuts that away. There's a man there. That's taken. And there's the 4th wicket. Sing on. We're in the business yet again. It's a nothing ball and a nothing shot to follow. Goes straight to the man. Barely had to move. Look who comes in. It's Shams Mulani. What can Shams do? Give him a bit of a leggy here. He's inside edge that, and it's taken a fifer. A fifer in the bag yet again. 5 for just 9. We are rolling with the punches here. Now Adil Rashid comes in, and yet again we find ourselves on a hat-trick. The googly this time slid across. Plays the shot in the gap. He plays it perfectly. Unable to get the hat-trick. Twice now. But we've been bowling well and we'll take it all day long. This time the slider in a similar area with a bit of flight goes to the shot and misses all ends up. This time he edges. And no run. 4 off the over. 2 more wickets in the bag. And that is that. I walk from off the field to off the field with the ball in hand and a fifer. And of course that means that is back-to-back man of the match awards. A perfect day at the office, even though we didn't get to bat. And that leaves us here. 54 runs now in our 3 innings with a bat. 28 our highest score, an average of 27 at a strike rate of 163.63. With the ball, things have improved now. 8 wickets off just 75 balls. Best bowling figures of 5 for 13 in that previous match, an average of 17.63 with an economy of 11.28 and a strike rate of just 9.38. And all of that means that our selection status looks like this. We're expecting selection in a bunch of things, but as you know now, we're looking out for the international stuff. A fair way off some ODI series and it's looking pretty good. Expecting selection against Pakistan and against Australia in the T20 series, as well as that one against New Zealand. So all in all, that went pretty well. 2 decent matches, 1 very good with the ball, and hopefully that form continues into the next one. I'll catch you in the next one for another 2 matches depending on how long the first one goes. But of course, if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay tuned for everything that is to come. I will catch you soon, but until then, please take care and Laka, check you. Bye!